It's not about that time because I said it was going to be a summer monthly box, but I wanted to change it up because I honestly was getting bored with whatever was in my box and I wasn't touching it as much as I would like to. So today I am showing you my most updated monthly box. It is now July 23rd. Yes, July 23rd. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep this box. I don't know if I'm going to do it for 2 weeks, a week, a month, or just for the rest of the summer. Probably not. But I just wanted to film a new updated one because I do want to get, you know, some more use out of new products. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to go right into eyeshadows because it's not 46. It's still early. Because, oh no, I gotta go to bed. Well, I want to get right into eyeshadows because I think this is the most complicated one or the most entertaining one. So first, I have here a mini palette. This is the Makeup Geek eyeshadow palette, little mini one that they had. And I filled it out with a little bit of single eyeshadows because I really want to use my single eyeshadows a lot more than I have already. So what I have put in here is all my Divina Cosmetics. And I think I arranged like a cute little palette together. I have more Divina Cosmetics, but I wanted to like create one that like I can get more use out of, like colors that I know I can get more use out of. So what I have here is just like 3 mattes in here. Their mattes are absolutely the most pigmented mattes I have ever experienced before. And then I have the rest are shimmers, so that's what, 6, and the rest are just 6 shimmers. So I don't know, but this brown that's right in the middle is probably the most entertaining, and it's called Bambi. Yes, and y'all obviously know I love a good yellow. So what I have included in this is Conjure, which is this yellow shifty color. I mostly use it for inner corners, but it can be used for all over the lid. And then I have here also for the inner corners, which is Glitz, which is pretty much just a white glitter, a white shimmer. And these are by far the most, are they the most pigmented single eyeshadows I have? I don't know, but the consistency of them are definitely a lot different because this is an indie brand. And right here, I just swipe Glitz all over my hand. This is Glitz. Don't worry about that. I'll show you what that is later. But that's Glitz, and literally they're the most prettiest. And if you don't know, whatever, I love a good rose gold, but I didn't have a rose gold in my Divina Cosmetics. But the closest I have to it is this pink color here called Empress. It's like a shift of pink and gold, honestly. So that's what I call like my rose gold, because it's like a shift of pink and gold. So anyway, that's just good colors that I have put in here so far. I don't know if I will switch them out later, but I definitely want to use these colors a lot more because those are absolutely, you know, the most easiest colors to go for, even on simple eye days, especially for work. We'll get there. And then next, I wanted to show you my Saharan 2 palette by Juvias Place. And I'm not going to use the whole palette here. I just want to use these mattes that are in here. These mattes that are literally in here. These are all I want to use. Because these are honestly the more vibe that I want to go to, because I feel like I am creating more sunset eyes. So I feel like this palette is absolutely the best one. And next we have my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm not going to use all of the palettes that's in here either. There is certain content on YouTube called now Pan That Pan or Project Pan, but it's like they choose a single shadow out of a palette to just pan and just work on. So I figured I would incorporate that. So one of the colors that I really want to take upon is this here color called Jax. I absolutely love this color. It's literally just a reddish brown color, but it's so beautiful and so pigmented. And honestly, that in combination with the red color that's in here will work so beautiful together. Like, see how, are you getting the vibes that I'm getting? Yeah, I want to totally use those colors together, and along with, you know, everything else. I try to like really choose eyeshadows that will really compromise with each other. But yeah, Hunt's well not Hunch, Jack's in this Jaclyn Hill palette. Literally I always went for every time I open up this palette anyway, so I was like I might as well just use it. I am thinking about decluttering this palette and just using the shades that I actually want to use, so whatever. And if you also know, this was part of my project plan for the year, but I wasn't using it the way I wanted to, and every time I did dip into it, I always dipped into the colors I always dipped into, so yeah. So anyway, Jack's from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. I definitely want to use more. And the last palette that I have here, yes, I chose 4 palettes, well 4 eyeshadow things to use up. I definitely do not get enough use out of this, and this is the Morphe 3502 palette, and basically it's just a brown orangey reddish tone palette. And honestly, ColourPop was coming out with a new orange palette, but I was like, no, I have this palette here, so I'm trying to like deter from buying that palette, because obviously you can find oranges in literally everything that I have, so it's not a point to even get that palette. But there was a reddish orange color in that ColourPop orange palette, and it reminds me of this color right here. I don't fucking, oh look, I still got the name tag. That's how you know I'm still like using this palette. It's called Heat. Alright, so this color right here called Heat reminds me of that color, and I was like, okay, and there you go right there. Look at that, boom. I don't need that fucking palette. I don't need you. Or you can use this color right here. I don't know what it's called. What it's called? 5 across. Brick. Those 2 colors kind of remind me of that, the darkest orange that's in there. I don't know which one. It's probably this one, which is Brick. But I definitely don't need that palette, and I'm going to add this to it. And this can also be, like, look at those 2 colors together. That will be so beautiful together, those 2 colors. So yeah, you guys, those are the palettes that I'm using so far, and colors or single eyeshadows that I just want to get more use out of, and we'll see how long that lasts. Next, we have blushes. Blushes, I decided to do 2. This one right here is the Saharan Blush Volume 2. Yeah, Saharan Blush Volume 2. And I really don't get that much use out of it either, but I used it today on my cheeks. I used here these 2 colors, and you're probably like, what the fuck? This is the most pigmented blush that I've ever experienced in my life. And because it's so pigmented is the reason why I wasn't really using it like that until I realized, you know, add more blush. It calms down throughout the day, and the more I do my makeup throughout the day, well, the more I do my makeup, the blush simmers down. So I don't have to worry about being like, damn, there's blush on her face. So I am gonna get more use out of this palette because I just need to. And you know, it's mine. These 2 shadows right here are highlighter shades, so sometimes like if I want to go for a really natural look, I can just put on blush in like this color right here, which is over here, like put them on like a blush topper, and that could like be my look for today. And then next for blush is MAC Melba. I get so much use out of this already, so it's my total go-to. It's literally just a pale tone pink. It's right here. It's just a pale tone pink, but I'm just putting it in my pan because I know it will go with the vibes for the summer that I already have, and will go with whatever I decide to actually put on my face too. Primer. It's such a weird thing to say, but primer. I'm just going to use this here, this Pure Correcting Primer. It's literally just a glowing primer. I'm still going to use my other primers, but I'm absolutely going to get more use out of it because I actually don't like it that much, because it really doesn't do anything. Like, it does give a glow underneath my skin, but I already glow because I put on a whole bunch of highlighter. So I'm just going to try to get more use out of this because I really do want a new primer, but I won't buy one because I'm trying to get rid of what I already have. And primer's not really that important to me either. So since I talk about since I talk about primers, I might as well say the foundation I'm gonna use with it. So we have my Nars Radiant foundation here, and also my Maybelline Superstay. My Nars one is in the color medium dark 2.3, and then my Superstay one is in the color toffee / caramel. I don't like my Maybelline by itself because I feel like it's too full coverage and it's too much on the skin, but I mixed it with my Nars Radiant one because I am trying to use this more. But my Nars Radiant is a little bit too dark for my neck, if that makes any sense. So I mixed it with this, which is actually too light for my neck. And then I get the perfect combo, and I get the perfect still looks like skin, because the Nars Radiant is like still dewy, but this is gives me a little bit more coverage. It's like the perfect combination, and I don't see anything wrong with mixing your foundations either if that's what you have to do. Plus I'm trying to get rid of some more of my foundations too. Like, so my foundations can literally go away now. Like, it's time for me to like buy new foundation, if that makes any sense, because you know, you don't want your foundation too old, because then you can start breaking out more. And yeah. Okay, highlighters. I chose 3. Yes, chose 3. So first we have the Maybelline Master Chrome in the color Molten Gold. I have gotten a good amount of use out of this. Like, see how some of the rings have gone away. But I don't mind this at all. I am definitely going to use this as a topper, because I already pair like my highlighter 2 on 2, if that makes sense. No, I pile my highlight on top of each other, so I mix and match highlighters. So this is it right here, just a gold color, but kind of bright. So I want to use it like on top of my other highlighters that I'm going to show you. This right here is the MAC Cosmetics, and this came out years ago. This is part of the Mimi collection, and basically it's just a bronze gold. I love a good bronze gold. I actually do like it for this part of the summer night in, because I am out in the sun a lot. So if I can get that bronze glow, then I totally am. And like I said, I had this for like a while now, and I just want to like get more use out of it, because I forgot it was even in my box, if that makes any sense. So I plan on using that. And then on top of it, like I said, I'm going to use the Master Chrome by Maybelline, and it's going to give me the exact highlight that I want. It's going to give me exactly what I want. And I don't mind mixing my stuff, because guess what? I have too much of it already. Like I said, I really need to get through my stuff, even though I don't need to buy any more highlighters. But it would just be nice to get more use out of it. I think at the very end of this year, I am going to go through my makeup and have a total big declutter, because I know how long I have had my stuff now. And it's just time to branch off and do something new. And then last but not least is the Jeffree Star Dark Horse. And again, it's just a bronze highlighter. Like I said, it's the summer again. This will go good for a body highlighter, like when I go on vacation later. I plan on using this highlighter on my neck and décolleté and all that stuff to like totally highlight and give me that full effect. But anyway, it's a lot darker than the Mimi one was. See, it's a lot more tanner, but it works fine. Like I say, you can put another highlighter. Well, last weekend I did do that, and it totally came out so beautiful, and I like the way it was. So I was like, I gotta get more use out of this, because I had it for some time now and haven't really used it, because I honestly didn't like back in the day, I didn't like bronze colors. Don't ask me why, but I didn't like bronze colors, so I really wasn't using it like that. But I totally need to use it now, because like I said, if I don't get any more use out of it, I'm throwing it away. And now we have lip products. So I don't know why, but I decided to go off the totally nude route, and I want to do my lips totally different and my makeup a little bit different too. So the eyeshadows you saw were mostly browns and like sunsetty and red, and that's totally cool or whatever. And I can just put some really big lashes, some dramatic lashes or wispy lashes on top of that. But I really wanted my lips to be outspoken and out there. So first we have here, this color that I told you before is right here. This is the MAC Flat Out Fabulous lip color. Yes, y'all, I'm actually going back into colors. And it's absolutely pretty. It's the most prettiest thing I've ever bought. Literally, I bought this some time ago, and I know that I totally need to get away with it, but I just haven't. And then next we have Problematic. This is by Jeffree Star. Also, it almost looks like the same color, but obviously is a lot darker, a lot more purple, and it's good. What I plan on lining my lips with this color is going to be Night Moth by MAC, and I've already tried it and I loved it, so it's still going to be one of them. And then last but not least, we have Romeo by Jeffree Star Cosmetics, which is this nice bright pink here. And what I have used is, as I use Problematic and Romeo. I put Romeo right in the center with Problematic, and it came out so good. It's so beautiful. So again, we have Flat Out Fabulous, Problematic, and Romeo. Yes, you guys, I cannot wait to start doing that again, because I've been wanting to wear just bold lips with just a kind of neutral eye, but I just always went back to my nude lips because that's like what I was loving at the time, and now I'm trying to get back into that so I can use more of my colors all together. But yeah, you guys, that is the end of my video. If you like what you saw today, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you also like that, and also drop a comment if you have anything to say about what I'm trying to use for my monthly box. Bye.